Running around your backhand to play a forehand can be an effective and popular play for a lot of players, but here are some times when you do not want to run around your backhand. So here I'm able to get good spacing and hit a pretty good shot. So that is a good time to potentially run around my backhand and play my power shot, which for most people is their forehand. But you want to make sure that before you make that decision, you're pretty confident that you're going to hit a better shot with your forehand than you would have had you just played a backhand. So sometimes I'll see people run around their backhand, but they won't get all the way around it. They'll hit more of an awkward forehand from a jammed position, or maybe they don't get their feet oriented the way that's the most comfortable. And so in that situation, you should actually hit a backhand, because if I just step to this side and hit a backhand, at least I'm hitting a decent shot. So again, I don't make it all the way around. Maybe I'm not fast enough to get there based on the ball that was hit at me. I'm hitting a weaker shot than if I would have just played a backhand. So keep that in mind. There needs to really be a reward for me putting in this extra footwork to get around the ball, and that reward needs to be that I'm hitting a better shot than if I had just played a backhand. So that time I get around the ball pretty good, and so it was a good choice to do so because I got to a good position, I hit an aggressive shot. But here, right, I'm a little bit off balance, not hitting a good shot. I didn't fully get turned around it. But in this example where I'm really not getting into a good position, I'm having to play more of a defensive forehand, which is not a good gamble for me to take. The second time when you don't want to run around your backhand is if it's going to pull you so far off the court to do so that you're in a bad position to be ready for the next shot. So I put in all this effort to get around the ball, but now look where I'm standing after I hit the ball. If I have an aggressive opponent, maybe they're able to take the ball early, I might be in trouble because I had to run so far off the court to turn the ball into a forehand. So again, it's a big risk if I put myself over here unless I hit a really strong shot on my opponent. So again, 2 times I shouldn't run around my backhand are if I'm not going to be able to get around it enough to hit a stronger shot than my backhand, and number 2, if it's going to pull me so far off the court that I'm out of position for the next shot if it comes back.